The promotion I interviewing Amor Jai, right?
Yes, I'm Amor Jai, Amorjai.
How you come up with the name Amor Jai?
I came up with the name Amor Jai because my mom always called me Jay because my name is Jasmine. So she always say Jay for short. She's like, come here, Jay, whatever. And Amor is because everybody always asks me, oh, are you Spanish? And, stuff like that. And I love the culture and everything like that. So Amor, Amor, meaning everybody's going, when they hear my sound, when they see my style, everything like that, they're going to love everything about me.
So are you Spanish?
Well, everybody always asks. I did find some of that in my ancestry and stuff like that. So, we all mutts.
So where you from?
I'm from Gainesville, Florida. I was born in Gainesville, Florida. I was raised majority of the time in Leesburg, Florida. I don't know if you're familiar with that. And during my 7th grade year, I moved to Ocala, and I've been there ever since. I just moved back here like a month or two ago.
So what brought you back down here? Why you didn't stay where you was at before?
Well, Ocala is a small place. Everybody pretty much know everybody. And it's not really a lot to do over there. And I also wanted to come back to Gainesville since I was born here and see how it was. And I came down here for college.
Oh, so you're in college right now?
Yes.
So what you studying in school right now?
I am studying, currently it's journalism. It's going to go into it's going to go into radio broadcasting and mass communications. Because that's like a gateway with my music.
Oh, all right. So when you started rapping?
I started rapping when I was about 13 years old. I was in Sam's Club. I came up with this whole freestyle for my dad. And I was, walking around and reciting it in my head. And then I was like, Dad, I got something I want you to hear. And he was like, okay, say it. I was kind of afraid to say it at first. But he was like, say it. Come on, now tell me what you want. And then I said, okay, I got to rap. And he was shocked. And then I spit it for him. And he was like, that's hot. He was like, I like it.
Probably in the family.
Yeah, he was like, that's hot. I like it. He was like, I was wondering what you was going to end up doing. Because I'm always been into makeup and hair and stuff like that. So he was like, I was wondering what you was going to end up doing. And he was like, yeah, that's it.
So your dad still rap?
Yes, my dad still raps.
Is he, what kind of rapper? Is he known or is he just still?
He isn't known at the moment. Like, he's locally known, with people that he grew up with and stuff like that. But he's getting out there. Y'all see him soon, very soon, definitely.
All right, so when you started taking rap serious?
I always took rap serious, but I didn't take it as far as I could have taken it until when I got back from Job Corps, which was about like a year and a half ago.
So then you have anything has been changed in your rap career?
Definitely. I met a lot of people. My style has changed. Like, before I came, it was, it was more like, it was just hard and, everything like that. I've learned a lot as far as the music culture, the music business, and my DJs, and his wife, they're really, really sweet. They tell me a lot of advice and things that I need to do. And I take advice. A lot of other people, other artists as well. I've been connected with a lot of artists. I've been performing and stuff like that. So definitely. And I just dropped a video too. Yeah, check out.
Where do you see yourself in the rap game in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself being mainstream. Definitely see myself being mainstream. You got to go to the shorter crowds before you can reach the bigger crowds.
Right.
And my crowds have been getting kind of thick. So I think I'm gonna be mainstream. If I do everything I need to do and I stay focused, I'm gonna be mainstream.
So do everybody out here recognize you as a local artist? Or
yes, people all the time, they be like, is that Amor Jai from Facebook? Yeah, that's Amor Jai.
So how it feel to be known a little bit when you go when people
it's exciting sometimes. Sometimes we be like, yeah, what's up? But like when you're not in, and you're not dressed up and everything, you're going to, you're like, oh, I'm about to just go to Walmart and like some, shorts and a tank top or something. They'd be like, oh, that's some more Jay. You're like, oh shit.
Catch you off guard. So if you're making the rap industry, what's the first thing you're gonna do after you make it the industry?
The first thing I would do after I make it in the industry is I would make sure, actually that I would invest back into my music and getting my own stuff, like getting my own studio, getting my own everything or whatever like that. And then I would start investing in my communities, the place that I grew up. You know, I grew up in Leesburg. I grew up, around Ocala, Gainesville area. So I would go to those areas and start doing different things there.
What things you plan on doing now? What kind of things you think? Things like what is?
I feel like it's not enough things for people that want to do music, like the kids that want to do music, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. It's more of, okay, you're either going to play basketball, you're going to be in the streets, or you're going to go to school. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, yeah, I want to be music. They're going to take you for a joke.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Whereas in other places like Atlanta or something like that, it's well known. So people are like, oh, yeah, I want to do music. Well, let's set you up with this, this, and this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, Atlanta pretty supportive. A lot of people from Atlanta. There's not that much people, and there's not that much rappers from Florida. I mean, we got plenty of them, but it's not as much as Atlanta.
Definitely, and I do see more people doing things for Florida. I think Florida, in the next couple of years, Florida's going to be really, really big on music and stuff like that because it's a lot of things coming to Florida. It's drawing more attention, putting ourselves on the map.
Right. So, so what things you do outside of rapping?
Outside of rapping, I do my makeup and, other people makeup and everything like that. I danced, like a dancer in school and stuff like that.
So you still in school? I mean, you forgot you're in college, right?
Yes.
Oh, so you're a makeup artist too?
Yes, I do makeup.
Like have as a license, or you just have like a
no, I don't do it licensed yet. But I do, I am a licensed cosmetologist. Oh, well, not cosmetologist, that's a lie. I am a licensed nail tech. I've been one since 2014, I believe.
Dang, that's a long time.
Yeah. That was my first job.
So you still do that? So which one you mainly do every day?
Makeup. Definitely makeup.
All right, so you enjoy doing makeup?
I love makeup.
All right, so what things that you like to do for fun that, I said, no, it got nothing to do with work that you enjoy doing?
Writing.
So you're poetry, or would you write? What you be writing?
I write music. I write when I don't.
I'm saying outside of work, and saying like things you enjoy, like going to out with your friend or something, or things that you enjoy doing. It's not nothing to do with working or something.
Right. No, I'm saying like I genuinely enjoy just writing. I'll write music. I'll write a story. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not really big on like TV and everything like that. But, I might watch a movie here and there because there are a lot of lessons inside of movies.
Right.
That's about it.
So so you're not really you don't go out often?
Only time I go out is when I have a show. Or when like one of my sisters or, roommates or something drag me out and be like, we're having a girls' night and you're coming. That's the only time I come out.
So you don't have any family members down here that you go and see, or?
I go see my grams because she has a lot of my, cousins there, and my aunts and stuff like that. We have family gatherings. A lot of my people are from Brunswick, Waycross, and stuff like that on my mom's side. So we go up to Georgia often. And then on my dad's side, they moved around a lot. But we have a lot of family gatherings. That's about it.
All right, so what kind of music you into? Like, you into the auto-tune rapper, or you just like the regular vocal, like the...
I'm into everything. I'm into everything. I love island music. Reggae, anything, reggaeton. I love reggaeton. I listen to a lot of rap music. I listen to a lot of old school R&B. I'm an old soul, so I listen to a lot of old school R&B music, and I just love it. One of my big people, I love MC Light.
Never heard of him.
Really? See, I listen to a lot of New York artists too.
Yeah, because down here we listen to music different.
Yeah. I listen to MC Light, Queen Latifah. I love Tupac.
Queen Latifah still make music?
No, that's old music.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say, I didn't even know she was still dropping hits.
That's old music. I listen to Queen Latifah, MC Light. I love Tokyo Jets. Another artist, I like Pap Chanel. I don't know if y'all know her. Right. But I listen to her. I just started listening to her. I don't know none of her songs, but I be vibing with her.
So you think is the hottest out of Florida?
Out of Florida? I would say Tokyo Jets.
So you think Tokyo is the hottest one out of Florida?
Yeah.
So what you think? You think it's hotter, Tokyo Jet or Kodak?
I like Kodak too, but I'm gonna rock with my girl.
I'm saying you think it's like so you think Tokyo is the hottest? They have more numbers than Kodak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Like Kodak.
He's a platinum artist.
Yes, he's a platinum artist, but she is too.
His album went platinum too.
She did too, though.
I really don't know nothing about Tokyo
like,
Drift, so I can't.
that's what I'm saying. Like her stuff is fire. Like it's hitting. The thing about Kodak, you know, because he was Haitian, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of Haitians in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
So he got an old hater on his back.
His shit hit hard because he Haitian. People gonna stick with their people. You know what I mean? And his music is good. Now, don't get me wrong, but Kodak also did a lot of, crazy stuff over the years and stuff like that. I think Tokyo Jet's, not only is she hot, like all her music is dope as fuck. You know what I mean? Not only is she dope as fuck, she's also a really genuine person.
So you listen to Tokyo Jet, right?
Yeah.
I heard about lyrics she was talking about. Finesse niggas and stuff. You be listening to this kind of lyrics too when she was.
I listen to everything she said.
Right,
so you do know something about Tokyo.
So, but you see how she's right now. She's currently pregnant, right?
Wait, let me finish. Wait a minute. Let me tell you. What she was saying when she was saying what she was saying was, don't let no nigga screw you over. Don't let him, take over, whatever like that. Mm-hmm. If he's getting something out of it, you got to get something too. You get what I'm saying? So if the right person comes along, then do what that's your right person.
I don't remember that part being in the song, but you just add that to it, right?
She explained it though. But it's like, if the right person comes along, do what you do. But don't just be giving everything up to any and every nigga. That's what she's saying.
Well, I'm going to question some of the song. Well,
it's okay for a man to go out and, for the man to go out and, just talk to this person, that person, and do whatever he do. And it's just like, okay. But when a girl goes out, it's like, hold up. You ain't supposed to have on that.
But I'm saying, but I don't know if she popped up pregnant when she was talking about that. But you didn't feel like you got left behind or something? Cause
no, definitely not. I agree with anybody who...
You were still a fan of her after she had a baby?
Definitely always strong, diehard Tokyo Jet's fan. Because I felt like, she was just giving a message. She's just saying, like, listen, don't let them take over you. Don't let this and that happen. If you're going to do this, then do it right. You know what I mean?
I don't remember that. I don't remember. That's what you saying. It's hilarious.
I watched the video. I watched the interview.
Yeah, I'm saying because... All right, so the industry. So where your song is at right now? You got a song on YouTube, Spotify?
I have songs on Spotify and I have it on iTunes. It's on actually all platforms. It's called Florida Anthem. Definitely make sure y'all check that out. And I could actually play it if y'all want me to, but y'all make sure y'all check that song out. Florida Anthem is out everywhere. I just dropped the preview for the video last night. And it went crazy. A lot of people liking it. A lot of people sharing it. So it's definitely doing something.
So you just dropped it last night, you said?
Last night.
Oh, so you just dropped it. All right, so about the hair, is that your favorite color, purple? Or is it something that you just...
My favorite color is black. But I do love a lot of... I do like a lot of different, crazy colors or whatever like that. That's just me. I've had green, red, purple... pink, all that. I love colors. That's how people recognize me because I love colors so much.
So you into designers and stuff?
A little something. I like designer, but I can still rock something that's like not designer, make it look like it is.
What's your favorite design you like to rock?
I love Jordans. Even though that's like a shoe.
Yeah, it's sort of kind of a designer, but
I'm crazy about Jordans. Not really Nike though, but I'm crazy about Jordans. And as far as like, I like two pieces. So anything that looks good, that got the little two-piece, little jumpsuit, two pieces, and stuff like that, I rock it.
So you also like, that's a Fendi, right?
No, this right here, I actually don't know what this is. My auntie got it.
It look like I think it's a Fendi, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I really don't know much. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So, who's your favorite female rapper? Cardi or Nicki? Which one you rather pick?
Definitely Cardi. And people compare me to both of them.
So why would you pick Cardi over Nicki?
I love Nicki. Don't get me wrong. I love Nicki, but I just feel like Cardi brings a new flavor. You know what I mean? Nicki is... Wait, let me finish. Cardi brings a new flavor. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, Nicki, yes, she's hot. She's, she's got the music. She's got the fans. She's had it for years. But the thing with Nicki is she's not about unity. And I'm about unity. You get what I'm saying? I'm about unifying the females that are all in the same, in the same rap culture, Because a lot of people be like, oh, you're a female rapper. It's hard to be a female rapper.
It is.
Because people, like, even me, people before they hear my songs. Okay, I gotta tell y'all a little piece of story. So this one guy that was trying to talk to me, he was like, "Oh, you're cute," da 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 da, and then I was like, "Oh, thank you." He was like, "Oh, so he figured out I did music." So he was like, "Oh, you sing, right?" And I was like, "I rap." He's like, "You don't even look like a rapper." I was like, "Well, I do. I rap, you know." And then he was like, "Why you can't just be cute? Why you can't just be fine?" That's the dumbest thing you could ever say.
Right, you gotta go and
You're very uneducated.
Yeah, you trying to get rich.
So, make a long story short, they played on one of my songs, and he was like, "Yo, shorty, you dope. Can I be a manager?" No, you cannot.
So do you have a manager, current manager? No.
Currently, I don't have a manager. Everything goes through my DJ Gambino, and it goes through his wife, Kalia. I am with them and their movement and everything they got going on.
So you with them, but you're not signed with them?
I'm not signed, but I'm with them for the long run.
For the long run. No paperwork though is involved, right?
No, not at the moment.
Oh, all right. So you any labels that hit you up here? Anybody trying to get a deal?
A lot of people hit me.
So why didn't you decide to move on, take a credit to the next step?
Definitely, but when I go to the next step, they're coming with me to the next step. You know what I mean?
No. You said who's they?
Like my DJ.
No, I'm saying as a label, like some people hit you up to work with you, like a manager will sign you or something. Anybody hit you up here?
Well, a lot of people hit me up, but I'm not gonna like. I like doing my thing independent. You know what I mean? I like being independent, so I can say when I want this done. I can say when I want that done, and it gets done.
But again, I mean, labels still do the same thing too.
Yeah, but with a label, if you sign to a label, you can be like, "Oh, I want to put this out," and they're gonna be like, "Nah, you can't put that out."
I mean, it's up to it all depends who you sign with.
Mm-hmm.
It's not based on.
And a lot of people and labels too get they don't get their whole full share of the experience either. So it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time if you were with a label.
Yeah. What do you mean good?
Because say for instance, if you have like 4 or 5 artists on your label, some people may have a little bit more pull or something than the other person on the label. Right. Because I want to be on the mainstream. I watch a lot of different videos and interviews and stuff like that, and a lot of people were saying like, "Hey, the reason I'm not putting out music, the reason I'm not doing this and that is because I didn't have the funds, because they're not putting me mainstream. This is their mainstream artist, so this is who they're focusing on."
But when you sign, they give you a cut right there. Let's say you sign for $200,000, that's in credit that you expect to get back. If you're not getting them numbers back, they're not going to invest more money in you. It's like it's a credit card.
Yeah, but at the same time too, a lot of people go in debt that way.
Yeah, that's part of it's the industry. It's just all messed up. If I sign for $200,000 and a year later you're not doing no numbers, and I'm not gonna invest more money because it's I'm to the $200,000 I gave you as a credit. Right. I can't. So it's basically how it goes. So if you sign on a label and you know what I'm saying, you're not going for the long run, don't even take the debt because you fall off, you in debt right there, and you got to pay the money back.
And then not only that, it's not even just that. Like TLC, for example. I don't know if you ever seen Crazy Sexy Cool, the TLC story. So for TLC, they were famous rapper, rap duo thing or whatever. Well, not rap. They were singers. And they were making hits for years. And they signed the people on the label were buying them. They bought them cars. They bought them a house. They bought them everything with the money that was supposed to be given to them. Right. You get what I'm saying? And then told them they had to pay it back. So it's just according to who you sign with and who has your best interest.